Hey NexGen Money Wise fam, welcome back to another exciting episode. Are you ready to unlock your wealth and maybe unlock a little relationship wisdom too? I am Tony.
And I'm Vaughn. And today's topic is going to be a juicy one. We're talking about couples and money. Relationship green flags and red flags.
Because let's be real, love is beautiful, but financial stress, not so much.
Alright, before we jump in, drop us a comment right now. What's one money habit you think is a red flag in a partner? NexGen Money Wise starts now.
Alright, let's start with the good stuff, the green flags. Signs you're building with someone who gets it.
Really? Before we dive into this money relationship conversation, what's your red flag?
To be honest, I'm quite passionate about this. But if I had to choose one, my red flag would be a gentleman who always wants to borrow money.
So can't I borrow money from a partner? Isn't relationships 50-50?
Well, I would prefer you borrow from a credit union.
Can't I trust you? Alright, let's not argue over this, but welcome our special guest who will be giving us a glimpse into their money journey.
Well, here to share some practical tips about what couples should consider regarding money red flags and green flags.
Money Wise fam, please help us welcome husband and wife, Kemar and Datania McLaren.
Hi.
Good.
Thank you
a
for
pleasure
having us.
having us.
Yes, thank you, Tony. Thank you, Mom.
All right, so tell us now, how did your family handle money growing up?
That's a very interesting question. Being that I grew up in a single parent home with just me and my mom, I didn't have any father around. So, how I saw my mother handle money with the little that she had. And of course, I'm my only child. So, with the resources that she had, with the type of work that she was doing, it was a bit challenging, but I've seen where though, that even with the little amount that she had, she was able to save from that. And the lesson that I take away from that is the fact that, it's not how much you earn necessarily, but it's how much you can save. Right. So that's what, helped me out through my journey.
So that has pretty much influenced you to be a wise spender.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
I love to save.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry. Datania, before we get into it, do you see money as a tool for security, freedom, experience, or what do you see it as?
I see money as a tool for all of those factors, depending on what you're looking at it. How you're looking at it, rather. So in some cases, yes, money can be freedom, gives you access to, enjoy the world, different cultures, have different experiences. Then there's security, because you would want to take out certain kind of policies in the event that you get sick and that kind of thing. And then money also is a problem solver, because some people, if you don't have money, you can't help them. You can't, offer help to a student who needs money to go to school, or someone that is struggling financially and needs help out of a debt. So money is a tool in different capacities. I see it in all capacities depending on the situation.
Okay, since we're talking relationships, are there any financial deal breakers in the relationship?
Oh, there's so much.
Yes.
There's really a lot. I believe one of the things is that for us, is honesty. If you come into whatever money is it that you have, I believe that you should make it known, right? Especially on the side of the men, right? Because I know that women tend to want to know exactly how much the men them have, right? But sometimes it's not the other way around, right?
For the man.
But yes, but the truth is that one of them is definitely honesty in terms of what you're doing. Right, and I believe that is important, because if we have a goal set, we want to bring all the resources together.
Right. So the deal breaker would be you being dishonest about what you're earning, or a deal breaker could also be, because we discussed this, you spending privately on somebody else, like a side chick or a side man, right?
Side hustle,
or
yeah.
having major debts. Because a lot of, people have debts, but having really major debts to the point where it could affect, your quality
goals,
of life, right? And your goals. So those things could be deal breakers in a relationship.
But now that you say that, I'm gonna ask. So you don't believe in the women who have a little account hidden here or there somewhere?
It depends on the type of man that you have. My husband is a saver, he said that. So I would need to have anything private. If I do, I would still communicate that I'm saving over here, but he's not somebody that micromanages the money. He trusts me, I trust him. Everything is just one. So there's no.
So we do.
Yeah, we do a little saving, but.
I mean, I really have no problem if she have a savings, that she wants to keep for herself, but it shouldn't be something that is private, really. But I'm not going to say, okay, then let us use your money that you're saving. No. Whatever it is, if you say that you're using it for a specific purpose or you just want it for something, given the type of person that she is, I trust her enough to know that she's not going to use her money for anything that is outside of the family setting. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's fine. So
what I'm getting is that it's pretty. I was gonna ask how you feel when the topic of money comes up, because that's a very spicy topic.
Yes.
But it's clear that you guys have a healthy relationship about money and all of that. So I suppose what I want to ask then, was it always that way?
No. Because we're coming from.
It wasn't always that way?
No, I was a little bit spoiled, so I thought money was just always there because my dad did everything, so I thought money was just always there, and there was I didn't have the right attitude towards money. And coming into the relationship with my husband, I had to learn to respect money and to understand that you can't just do as you feel, right? I didn't see the need to be accountable. And I think even he gave me that leverage too in the early stage, and it caused a lot of problems because I'm a risk taker. So I believe in something, I'm going to go for it and then blow up the whole money, and everybody's going to like, what happened to the money?
And it's very interesting how she's the risk taker, right? And I'm the one that is more calculative, right? So any decision that is made, I mean, I support whatever ideas that she has because, I believe that, she has a voice and we treat our relationship like that, right? And sometimes she has some great ideas. The consequence to that though is that sometimes she may not think about what may happen, right?
All the sides,
exactly, all aspects of it. So I'm the one now that would sit down and say, okay, then this is a possibility. Doing a business, this is what may happen. These are, some solution that we can take in place, right? So that's how we try to work it out. So and of course, we learn, we grow. So, how we used to angle money then, because it's not her alone, myself as well. So she learns from, her mistake. I learned from the fact that, I need to know what's happening. We need to keep each other accountable. So we learn from that now, and so as a result, we are better, getting better, I should say, right?
Okay. So it's clear you balance each other out.
Yes.
Yeah. Who's more of a spender?
So he's the saver, she's the spender.
Yeah.
That's
or
obvious.
was the spender.
Pretty obvious.
That's obvious.
As it should be.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem with she spending my money.
Yeah,
right?
I love that.
I certainly do, because the truth be told is that she has very good idea. The heart that she has, she's a giver.
Yeah.
Right? And she does spend on, when she's spending, she really spends on herself, really. She spends on the family, the kids.
Love that.
As I said, the problem is that, when she's giving, she will give not thinking about the budget.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was back then. But of course, she's much better
So
now.
how did you manage that, balance it out? You have a round table talk?
Oh, we have to make time.
And we have friends.
Right.
Healthy marriages thrive in community.
Right.
So we have a community of other couples. Some are better at managing money. So for example, I don't know if you know about Learn, Grow, Invest. So Renee and Jermaine, they are our friends, and they would help to guide us about budgeting, investing, and making wiser decisions as it relates to money.
I just feel like, this episode should go on and on and on and on.
I feel so too,
Yeah.
But
So
I have another question.
okay, Ron, go ahead.
I don't know who to target this to because you save. But have you ever felt judged about your spending by your partner?
Oh God, arguments on top of arguments because you feel as though, you're being pressured about the way you're doing things. Yes, I felt that way. I don't know if you know about the Chinese drama. The Chinese drama?
Which one?
Different Chinese drama, but they always have the same storyline.
Yeah.
Rich CEO come out poor, and every time I was asking, when you gonna tell me?
That you're rich?
When you gonna
Yes.
tell, because
Now's
I just
the time,
I just
yeah,
want
sure.
now is the time.
I
Tell
tell
me
already,
now.
I
Tell
tell
us,
you,
man.
but,
But
the
I
process is
just,
still
I like
going
to
on.
spend.
Right?
As he
Okay,
said,
okay.
I really do like to spend, but it's not in a materialistic kind of way. I just like to help people, and so sometimes I'll feel like he's judging me in that way to say, oh, you're doing too much, you need to, but as I said, we're understanding that there's balance. So although I felt judged, having the conversation helped me to realize that it's just him saying, listen, remember we have a future, remember we have children, can't just give away and then we don't have nothing. So there's a conversation. And what we do through, as well, is when we can't see eye to eye, we have our counselors. So
yes.
we utilize counselors.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Datanya and Kamar, for joining us today.
Yes.
For sure, we should do a part 2.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
All right. But before you go, we have a little game that we want to play with you.
Sure.
Ron?
All right. So the game is called For Better or For Worse, the money edition. All right. So for this game, we'll present a few scenarios. You will use your paddles to indicate whether it's a red flag or a green flag. All right.
Or worse?
All right.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna just throw out some questions. So our scenarios.
Yeah.
Newlyweds Tamar and Justin is ready to purchase a house together. However, only to find out Justin does not have his portion of cash for this. Red flag, green flag, can this be fixed? You better.
Yeah, it can be fixed.
You're already married, they need to fix it.
How do you go about this?
They either put off purchasing the house, or they take out a loan from the credit union, or they ask family members for help, but they're married, so there is no turning back. They have to work on it.
So you have to see it through.
Yeah, man, they have
stick
to
to
see
it.
it through. They have to see it
And
through.
suggestion as well is that they seek counseling,
Financial
advisor, and also counseling, because I'm thinking that they would have known that they were planning to buy a house, but one person come up short. They must have the conversation. Why?
Why were you
Right.
dishonest?
Conversation and not an argument.
Not an argument.
All right. So the next scenario is Stacy and Matthew are planning their wedding and realize the wedding budget is $1 million over budget. Can this get better or worse?
I mean,
Yeah, it depends.
it can get better. It can get better. Yes, let me say get better. Yes. All right, you want to go first? Why is good?
I know $1 million for some, so we have to put it in a category, because $1 million may be for some persons a little bit of money, but I'm thinking you have a budget. So at what point did you go so far over the budget? Something is wrong. You both may have some issues in the future, because you're not talking about like $10 over the budget, $20 over, you're going $1 million.
Yeah.
So there's some issue between you both and following budget, and it may cause some problems in the future.
Well, I'm thinking that if the wedding has not yet taken place,
Oh, you say,
I mean,
you say green.
oh yeah, oh, to go ahead, no?
Yeah, you tell him.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Can't happen. Can't
No,
work.
it can't have
work.
matter. No, certainly.
All right, so next. So a lot of us end up in this situation where a partner's a family keeps asking you for money or a loan. Let's say a loan, all right? We will love them, so we can't say no, even though it'll drain your pocket. Better, worse? How would you do this?
Interesting. Okay, we have two different answers.
Let me hear from you.
They're married. My thing is, once you're married, your only focus should be solution, right? So it's not, okay, we're gonna pop up, because no, we're together, so we're going to move towards a solution. The solution in that situation is, this person has some triggers. There is something that is happening in their mind that is causing them to feel guilty why they can't hold back from the family member. That needs to be addressed. Once you find a way to address that, then there should be hope for the relationship.
Well, basically, we're saying the same thing, but viewing it to a different way, because certainly there should be a stop to, you as a person giving out money like that, because you have to consider your family, right? And that is very important. My wife said that you're married. And when you are married, you think about your family. Your family comes first, right? It's not saying that you cannot help your family, but extended family rather, right? But there must be a limit. There must be boundaries that put in place. And if you find that you are constantly in a situation where you feel guilty to be giving, there's an underlying issue, and it means then that how to fix that is to go to counseling, because there is an issue that you don't know about that the counsel can help you to identify, so that you may feel more not guilty enough to want to thinking that you always need to give, right? Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Kemar, and thank you, Detonia McLaren. This has been very insightful.
Thank you for having us.
Before you go, tell us where we can find you on social media for more tips.
Sure.
Okay, so you can find us at Man and Woman Conversation on TikTok, Man and Woman Conversation on Instagram, and Detonia McLaren on Facebook.
All right.
What she says.
Awesome. Also, remember to like, subscribe, and follow on our social media platforms at Credit Unions JA.
Before we go, here is this week's money tip powered by First Regional Cooperative Credit Union. Transparency is non-negotiable. Schedule monthly money check-ins to keep communication open and avoid surprises.
This is where we leave you for today's show. Until next time, I'm Vaughn.
And I'm Tony.
See you next time.
NexGen
Money
Wise
Wise fam.